Okay, this is the idea for the typing game that I've developed. It helps you kind of take in a book a little bit deeper than just reading a book plainly. Because one of the problems that I had when I was reading, I like books, but I hate reading books, if you can understand that. But I just found it really hard to pay attention to books. I suppose it's the world I grew up in, but I couldn't pay attention to them to save my life. So I developed this game. This game doesn't come with any um, narrative. It doesn't come with a voice. It doesn't come with video. The only sound it really comes with is a looped ambient noises in order to have a setting, and the ambient noises will kind of be like a basic understanding of what's going on in the story. But this is a typing game that I developed where you see the paragraph. This is the paragraph. And it'll pop up like one paragraph at a time. You can set how much you put on a screen. You can set how far you go within the story. There'll be like save points. But this is from The Hobbit by J.R. Tolkien, and I just like picked a random paragraph that I found in there. And your goal is to type it as closely as possible. And you'll be graded on it. If you turn the option on, you can be graded for spelling errors and speed typing and stuff like that. But really, this is just for you to remember the story a little bit better. Because not only are you reading this and somewhat comprehending it, you're going to have to spit this information back out. And that's kind of hard to forget information that you're utilizing so quickly. This is also, for example, when Frodo is starting to put stuff together, or I'm sorry, this is The Hobbit, when Bilbo starts putting stuff together, you can kind of put stuff together with him, or even before him, because you've seen all the pieces that he's seen, and you can put them together along with him, which kind of makes the story a little bit more interactive without disrupting the tone of the story that you've made up, or the images, or the sounds of their voice. Because I was talking to a friend of mine, she's a big book reader, and she says audiobooks are an incredibly different experience from just reading books. And I suppose she's right, because the voices in your head change. Some of the pictures just change a little bit because of the way he said things. So this is a way for you to keep complete control over the imagination, but to remember it more deeply and make this a little bit more interactive. As you can see here, I tried to type out half of the first sentence, and I slipped up on purpose, but I put SOTPPED instead of stopped. And if you turn the option on, then you can see like spelling errors like that. And then after you complete the paragraph, another paragraph will pop up. I'm doing this on Word. I don't actually have like the game set up. This is just a concept idea. But like after you are done with the paragraph, a new paragraph will pop up, and then you'll have to retype that one. But that's the basic idea. Another thing, I would imagine if you put in enough points, or if you go deep enough to the story, there could be an option to unlock artwork or MP3s, like what song Tolkien was listening to while he was writing this and such. Although, thinking about a writer from his area, he probably wasn't listening to anything. But you get the idea. A lot of writers nowadays like to listen to a song, and maybe you can listen to the song they listen to, so it kind of helps understand what mood they were in when they wrote this, and so you kind of get an understanding of like a little bit more of the tone that they were shooting for. Or not, it's an option. Anyway, that's pretty much the idea that I came up with. I actually wrote a 10-page paper on how this would be effective and improve memory, and how we should implement this in schools and such. But, you know, that's just me. A lot of people like the textures of books and stuff like that. But, you know, I've actually been talking to some of my god kids and nephews and stuff like that, and all their books are going digital. So if we're going digital, why not make it a little more interactive? That's the idea, anyway.